Do you have less than 40 bees? Do you have less than 40 bees and you just don't want to play in the game anymore because you're not progressing as fast as you want to be progressing? Are you wondering, how do I get better at Bee Swarm Simulator if I only have 40 bees? Or I have less than 40 bees? Well, this is the video for you. In this video, I'm going to be telling you, or actually wait, not telling you. You probably read the title, or you probably read the thumbnail, or you probably looked at the description. It's, if you have less than 40 bees, you clicked on this video, and if you did click on this video, and you have more than 40 bees, yo, shut up, get out. Yo, mute. Get this guy out of here. I gotta restart.
Wait, I didn't mute.
I gotta restart my intro. Well, like I was saying before I got really interrupted, if you have more than 40 bees and you're playing and you're watching this video, I don't know why you're watching this video. You should probably click off. Actually, no, don't click off. Stay. Just like, please stay. All right, and if you do have less than 40 bees, congratulations, you clicked on my video. So enough with the chit chat. Let's actually get into the video. So for this video, I'm gonna give segments. There's tips, quests, and stuff like that. Tips, quests, and other random stuff that I'll eventually come up with. So yes, all right, for the first tip, it's using your boost properly, like actually using your materials like enzymes, oils, glues, glitters, blue extract, and red extract. Don't question why I have no blue extract or glitters or glues. I used them all and now I'm poor. So yes, don't, like, if you're not doing these boosts, like if you're using any of these, all these materials, and in your boost you're not at least getting 50 billion honey, then you just don't call it a boost. Honestly, it's just not a boost. Honestly, you're just wasting materials for no reason, because you're gonna need those materials to craft yourself items like the new endgame tools. They're probably not new anymore, they're like a year old. Like endgame tools, you're gonna need those. You're gonna need materials. Like if you go to this dark scythe right here, if I can actually get to it, don't question, I've never done any Riley B quests. You need 1,500 extract and a lot of super smoothies, which you need a lot of materials so you can craft the super smoothies and stuff like that. So yes, simple tips. A lot of people don't do it because they're noobs, and I'm pro, I would say. Anyways, next tip. All right, so the next tip is pretty simple and it's pretty easy. If you're below 40 bees, you probably haven't used most of the codes, but if you have, I'm sad to say this, but yeah, you probably did. You did something wrong. Because when I was a stupid loser and a noob, I used all my codes, and now I don't have any codes to actually use. So now I'm poor and I make no honey. So yes. So I hope you don't make the exact same mistake that I did and use all your codes. So just don't use your codes. Only use your codes when you have 50 bees and you have a lot of honey. Like just do that. You have a good hive, good composition, the best collector maybe, or Padawan, all the good stuff. Then you can start using your codes, so it'll actually be useful. So yes, another tip is farming, like to actually get past 40 bees, is farming these like countdown things, like the mythic meteors, these memory matches, the glue dispenser, the nectar thing up there, the brown bear thing over here, this snow machine, actually no, don't farm honey storms, they're kind of useless. Yeah, that's all I can think of. But yeah, just farm those type of things. Oh yeah, also farm these candles up here, farm the Onett thing up there. Also, if you're in Beesmas when this video comes out, presents are a good way to get materials. So yes, also the materials you want to use, like if you're a mid-game, early game to like 40 bees to 45 bees, like if you're like at that type of stage of the game, the only boost I would actually use is the stuff like you could actually get back really quickly, like oils, enzymes, extracts, jelly beans, stuff like that. Coconuts, those are easy to get. Gumdrops, just easy stuff like that to get, aren't hard to get. You can easily get that. You could just keep spamming them because they're not hard to get and they're not hard to craft. So yes. Also, it might, like if you're not at end game, like if you're mid game and you have a lot of stuff, like just not that much stuff, but you see a lot of end game players getting hella honey just from using these things, don't use the boosts. Like don't use these materials because it's not going to be worth it. You're not going to get as much honey as like Elo or something like that. You're just gonna get like a smooth, maybe not even a billion. You're probably not gonna get that much. You're gonna waste all your materials for no reason. So it's honestly not hard to not just like save those materials. Just save those materials until your end game. Then you can start making honey like Elo. But yeah, it's really not hard. like glitters and stuff. I was a fool. I was a stupid noob back in my days. I was a stupid noob. I used all my materials just for no reason. I was making literally no honey at all. And yeah, so just don't do that, please. On to the quest section. All right, so the first quest you would probably come by when you first start the game, or if you're anywhere mid-game to end-game to high mid-game, which is like 40 Bs or 45 Bs, is Black Bear. Black Bear is like a really top-tier bear. It's a top-tier bear because it can give you their first mythic egg, which can give you your first mythic bee. So it's just stop, I don't want to talk to you. It's just good in every way, because Black Bear is always the GOAT, and it always will be the GOAT. So yes, also the bear up here, Spear Bear. Spear Bear's quests are very useful because you can get the petal wand and the petal belt. The petal belt's the best belt in the actual game, so her quests are actually useful. But you can't like grind. Like you can do Black Bear's quests like out just randomly. Like you can accept his quest, and then you'll eventually just complete it and just doing other stuff. But with Spear Bear, you can't do that. You have to actually like focus on Spear Bear's quest, because her quests are like really complicated for no reason. Like donating a lot of stuff to Wind Shrine, doing pairs of memory matches, doing all that random stuff for no reason. She's still a very good bear, very top tier bear. I wouldn't say she's better than the Black Bear, but she's up there in the tier list of bears. Should I make a bear tier list? Let me know. Let me know down in the comments. Should I make a bear tier list? Let me know. Anyways, so yeah, you can't really be lazy with her quests because she's a very die-hard quest giver. She likes to give you strange quests for no reason. So don't just do the quests, please. It's not hard. I mean, no, never mind. Sometimes it's hard, but if you're at that level, it's probably kind of difficult, but just do it. The next, actually, I don't think this is a tip, but this is just a thing because a lot of people don't usually do this, but like Robobear can give you the digital bee, which is the digital bee is the best, like one of the best bees in the game. If you're watching this and the digital bee is in shop, go ahead and cop that bee because it's like one of the best. So it's like actually worth it to get, because it gives you a lot of stuff, like a lot of glitch drives, a lot of drives, and it gives you the digital bee, which is the only good thing about this pack. So yeah, but like if you're actually like trying to get the digital bee and you have no Robux, it's kind of impossible if you have 40 bees or 45 bees or anything close to like 40 bees. If you have 50 bees, it might not be impossible. It's probably hard, but it's not impossible. But if you have 40 bees, these is gonna be like really hard, because you have to actually earn the diamond cog amulet. You have to get the gold cog amulet to actually get glitch drives, which I haven't done any of these because I just don't do robo challenges, as you can see from like bronze cog amulet. The red drive, the white drive, and the blue drive aren't really that hard to get because you usually come by them every time you're actually doing them. Yeah, at least to like round 10 you probably get one of these. But if you're doing the glitch drive, you need 5 of each of them, which is already hard to begin with. And then you need 100 cogs, and you have to get this 5 times with another 5 of these, which is already hard. Like, that's kind of impossible if you have 40 bees. So if you do have 40 bees, I highly recommend don't do robo challenge, because it's just, you're not gonna get, like, you can do robo challenge. Like, I would suggest doing robo challenge for the materials more than trying to actually get the digital bee, because you're not gonna get digital bee if you're doing robo challenge and you have 40 bees. This is from personal experience, so yeah, listen to me, please. Anyways, on to hives. Hives are simple but hard. If you have 40 bees, your hive you should probably have SSA. If you don't have SSA, then you would go with the mixed hive, which is mostly like if you go have your bees. If you get any gifted bee in your hive, you would keep it, like bomber bee, brave bee, hasty, something like that, rad, rascal. Because if you're actually like, if you have a different color and ornated hive, you wouldn't need like any of these. So that's what a mixed hive is. You would only use mixed hive if you don't have SSA. But if you have SSA, you would go for blue hive first because it's the cheapest and the easiest to start as, and then From there, you can go from red or white. Honestly, it just depends on personal preference if you want to go from red or white. But if you are a mixed hive,
blue hive first.
So yeah, like really the purpose of the video is just to tell you to grind. Like this game is just a grindy game, and you won't get very far if you just slack around and not playing this game a lot. You gotta sell your soul to Onett so you can finally become a pro at this game. You see what Elo did? See, this is exactly why. See, you see how where I am right now? I'm yet to sell my soul. Once I sell my soul, I'll have the best things in the game. Just don't worry, don't worry. Anyways, just grind. Grind. Just too much grind. I think I said grind. Maybe grind. Just do that, please. Alright, so the next tip is a very simple tip. I probably, at the start of the video, which I gave that first tip, which is materials. Sprouts are a good way to get actual materials. At least the sprout right here. Where's my sprouts at? A sprout? Sprouts, can give good materials. Sprouts are, like, good, but it depends what type of sprout. Like, if you're doing normal sprouts, like, if you find a random normal sprout on the ground on a random field, don't pop it. There's really no point because you just won't get as much as you think you would. So I think I think diamond, epic, and rares are the best sprouts to actually go for, and supremes obviously, but you probably wouldn't find a supreme anywhere if you have only 40 bees. Maybe you will. Maybe you will. Yeah, sprouts are good ways to get a lot of materials. I wasn't a sprout person for most of my bee swarm career of actually playing this silly game. I wasn't really using sprouts as much as I should have, so yes, that's probably why I have a lot of time on this game and only in this stage of the game. Makes a lot of sense. The next tip is macroing. If you can't macro, if you're on like a laptop or a laptop that can't macro, I'm pretty sure wait, can laptops macro? I think they can. If they can, cool. If they can't, that's sad. Mobile players, I'm sorry. I wish there was a macro for mobile players. That would be good, but sadly there isn't. So PC exclusive. If you have a good PC, then it's just better. If you have a really bad PC, you're probably not going to be able to macro because you have to leave your computer all night playing on a game 24/7. That's called Bee Swarm Simulator. So I don't think your computer can probably run that. If it can, cool, nice. That's great. So if you actually want to know how to macro, I have a video linked in the description that I made personally that teaches you how to macro and actually what the macro does and how to set it up. So if you're actually wondering how to macro, then there you go. Simple, easy, done. If you don't have macros, like I would recommend just like AFKing Stump Snail, or just like if you have like an auto clicker on sometimes people have phones that have auto clickers. I think that might just be Android exclusive, but if you have an iPhone and you have an auto clicker or tablet that has an auto clicker, then you want to like just stand in the middle of a field, or like if you're in stump field, you want to place your sprinkler and shut your auto clicker, just doing like this over and over until you kill Stump Snail. Or you could in certain fields, they have different places you can actually set your auto clickers at. I don't do that. I actually macro, because if you actually want to get up to the leaderboards, if you actually want to progress in this game, you actually have to macro, because as you can see, all these pro players and the leaderboards all macro. They've always macroed. They're macroing right now as we speak. So yes, if you actually want to progress, see, look, this guy understands. Shimp Revert, or whatever how his name is. It doesn't matter. He's gonna macro very soon. Trust. Anyways, also, if you want a auto clicker that's free, if you're on PC or on computer, there's a simple method you can actually do. There's actually two methods. If you have a double monitor, you can hold down your click button and then move your mouse over to the next monitor, and then boom, you have the free auto clicker. I'm not doing anything. I'm just clapping my hands, not doing anything, banging on my desk. I don't know why I did that. Your mother came in my room, sorry. There's also another method. Alright, so you gotta hold your, like, go out of full screen, F11, hold your mouse down, and then go up to the white thing, go back into full screen, F11 again, and boom, easy auto clicker. I'm clapping my hands again. I don't know why I keep doing that. Your mother keeps coming in my room, sorry. Anyways. Yeah, so it's a free auto clicker. You don't gotta do anything. You don't gotta download nothing, because some people download viruses, some people download auto clickers that don't work, and some people just download macros. I'm some of those people. Also, the best tip I have for you guys is just take breaks. Like, if you're playing this game You're playing B game. This silly B game. 24/7. You're not gonna get anywhere. Some of these guys that are on the leaderboard, like Onett's stepdad on the leaderboard, he takes breaks. Just don't get burnt out on Bee Swarm Simulator. Because if you get burnt out, you're gonna have no motivation to actually get to the end game. And that's where most people sell at. They get burnt out and just don't want to play the game anymore. So the best tip I have for you is just stop playing for some time. Like, you can play for like a few hours and then get off for another hour. It's just like that. Set your macro up for an hour, do something productive. Go outside. I'm saying that like I go outside. But still, go outside, do something, watch TV, go make something to eat. I don't know, do something. But yeah, that's the best tip I have for you guys. Anyways, end segment of the video. Alright, so this is the segment of the video. This is where I say, I spam and say like and subscribe to you guys, so you can actually do something that I asked you to do. So while I'm here,
hi guys.
What the? Get out of here! Before I got really interrupted. Like I was saying, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, because I don't usually like to say like and subscribe at the start, because I know that annoys you guys. So I'm saying it right now. So go ahead and like and subscribe. Turn on post notifications so you can see new videos like this. And also, I stream on Twitch, so my Twitch will be down in the description. Please follow that. I'm trying to hit 100 followers very soon, because I don't have any followers on there. I'm very unknown. So if you can make me known, that'd be great. Also, my Discord server, link in the description. If you can join that, make it active, because it's not active right now. That would be much appreciated. Thank you if you could do that, please. Also, why am I keep saying also? That's it. Get on this thing. Peace.